What's up, guys? We are doing a video for Chant by Andrew York. A couple things that we want to talk about are definitely the 16th notes, because you have a couple of 16th note rhythms. So remember, we're using one ta theta. That is the way that we count them. So 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4. That's your first line. All right. So look at it one more time. So it's a 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4. And then you have a few more rhythms like that. You only get into, like, you know, that eighth with 2/16 at the third line. So let's look at the third line, second measure. So you're 1 ta 2 and 3 theta 4, and so whenever we're counting our 16th notes, we go 1 ta theta. All right, 1 ta theta. 1 ta theta. That's the way we're going to count them. And if you really want to work on 16ths, what I do is I put my fingers here on my guitar and I go 1 ta theta, 1 ta theta, 2 ta theta, 3 ta theta, 4 ta theta, 1 ta theta, 2 ta theta, 3 ta theta, 4 ta theta. So it actually helps me visualize what's going on. So if I go 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4, 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4, 1 ta 2 and 3 theta 4 and 1 ta 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That was your first three lines. And notice how I had those 16ths going all the time. What that really does is it really helps you visualize the counting, and two, gain some real strong mastery over what's going on rhythmically. All right, so we'll work more on that in class. Let's talk about the notes. So you're gonna see an F sharp quite a bit. So F sharp, second fret, first string. You'll see it sometimes in the bottom, but in the first line you have an F natural at the end of the line, right? Third beat, second measure. And that's just going to be here. You know where that is. But when it's sharp, you're just going to go up to 4/4. All right, so fourth fret, fourth string, fourth fret. All right, so let's just let's kind of play through. So all right, so 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 ta 2 and 3 and 4. No big deal. All right. Now remember that if the F is sharp, say in like the third beat, it's going to stay sharp for the fourth beat unless otherwise noted. All right. So notice how in the second measure on the third beat, it goes back to natural. It doesn't necessarily have to tell you that, but he's trying to help you out. All right. So remember, it goes back to natural in the second measure because at the end of the measure, all accidentals stop. All right. So second line. So at the end of that, we have what's really referred to as our first idea, all right? So, or maybe the A section. So check it out. This is the first line plus 2. So that's our, well, let's just call that A. That's our A section. Now we're gonna have another A section in the next 4 measures. Watch this. So a little bit of turn of events there in that. It's called A1, right? Because it sounds really like the A. And In fact, the first two measures of that, measure 3 on line 2 and measure 1 on line 3, they're the same thing that you played on line 1, right? It just develops a little bit more in the second measure, third line. Check it out. All right, so check out, that was one thing that I saw. Boom. Let me play it one more time. All right, so we have a pull off, right? C to B on the 16th notes. That just helps you, instead of doing that, just pull it off. Play the C, pull down, and land on your first string, and it's going to pull off to the B. All right, so work on that a little bit. All right, so now we're kind of coming to this new section, right? Fourth line. Sorry, that's a little erased, my bad. So it kind of sounds like they took it down an octave. So same rhythm, 1 to 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 to 2 and 3 and 4. All right. So same rhythm as the first line. Now we develop a little bit in the fifth line, coming back to F natural. Notice how we're ending with those two octave A's. So I think this is more of like a B section, a development section, all right? And I think it's gonna go 4 more bars with that development. So A1, B, B1. Maybe we should have said A1, A2, B1, B2. I don't know, leave that up to you. All right, so let's check out this fifth line. So whenever I mess up, I keep on going because, one, you should keep on going if you have a little stutter, but two, I want to maintain the integrity of the rhythm, right? So that's important to me, is keeping that rhythm flowing, right? Even if you have a hiccup, keep on going. So we're starting on the third measure of the fifth line. Rhythm. Let's talk about the rhythm. So we're on the third measure, fifth line, right? So it's 1 to 2 and 3 to 4 and 1 to 2 and 3 4 1 to 2 and 3 to 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4. All right, so usually in a piece of music, whenever you have a bridge or a contrary section, that's going to be the hardest part. All right, so make sure to nail this down, because judges are going to be listening for this. Okay, they're going to be listening for how you develop the piece. And this B section, B1, that is very important, because if you flop on it, they know he learned the beginning, he learned the end, because the end's going to go back to the beginning. But they really didn't spend time on the middle part. All right, so make sure and spend time on this. It is the, what we say, fifth and sixth line, right? Yeah. So let's play that third measure, fifth line one more time. like A1 to me. Looks pretty close to A1, maybe 90% there. No, actually, it's closer to 90%. It's probably like 99%. All right. So check that out. And if you have questions, let me know. Just send me a little message on the YouTubes over break. And if not, I will catch you when you come back from break. All right. Hope you're doing well. Talk to you soon.